Chemistry is easy.
Pep, no, stop! The players will find out! Don't do it! Oh!
That was fucking terrible.
What's going on, guys? It's time to go to chemistry class. That's right. FIFA 17 has hit the shelves. It's official. And EA has been a bit more transparent this time. Maybe it has something to do with that Chemgate thing. I love that the community calls it Chemgate. I think it's brilliant because it's like, you know, Watergate and whatever gate. To say that they're a little more transparent this year is a bit of an understatement. They've released charts and Excel spreadsheets and statistics. I mean, like entire, you know, equations that just work out exactly how chemistry and chemistry styles work this year. We're gonna go over all of it, so break out your freaking beakers and you know, Texas Instrument 84 calculators, because we're gonna get really fucking technical here. So before we do that, guys, make sure you smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Boys, let's do some chemistry. Hey, break out the beaker. We know so much more this year about chemistry than we ever have. So here's how chemistry is broken down. Basically, 25% of your player's chemistry comes from the team chemistry, 75% comes from the individual player's chemistry. Now substitutions also have 25% and 75%, but from a static individual player chemistry of 5, so their chemistry bonus will be less. Now we start getting into the equations. So team chemistry times 0.25 plus player chemistry times 10 times 7 or 0.75. So there's the equation. Now you guys can obviously plug in your own numbers here and figure out the math, but the math is pretty much saying that team chemistry is only worth a quarter of a player's overall chemistry boost. Now the player chemistry individually is 75% of it, which is very, very important. You could see that individual chemistry is a lot more important. Now, for a substitute, they're only going to get a total of 62.5 points or percent added to their chemistry. So that is kind of negates super subs, which the other thing is you have to note here is during the game, your players will lose acceleration, agility, jumping, strength, reactions, and marking. Those are the stats that your player is going to lose during the game. And basically, though, what I gather from this is that your team chemistry doesn't matter as much as your individual stat chemistry. That's what's important. Make sure you guys check out the link in the description. I'm going to have this spreadsheet, and this is really interesting to check out because this is going to give you all the information you need based on individual chemistry styles. And this year, it looks that chemistry styles are incredibly overpowered, especially when you see these stats applied to a player. And I think chemistry styles should be a lot more money this year, and if they're not, I'd be surprised. Let's look at a player as an example and show you how overpowered a player can be. We've got Fabian Delph up, and Fabian Delph has a pretty good looking card. But as you see, he has 100 team chemistry, he has 10 player chemistry, okay? Now, I'm going to apply a basic, just a basic chem style, and look at the stat boost. Incredible. Huge stat boost for this card. This is with basic chemistry style. 100 team chem, 10 player chem. We've got +2 on pace, +4 shooting, +3 passing, which whenever you start equating these, that's +10 mental stats, +20 physical stats, +60 skill stats. These are the kind of details that we wanted to see for chemistry last year, and I'm really happy that we finally get to see it. We're going to put an engine chemistry style on this card now. We're going to see the stat boost that it gets. +7 pace, 85 pace, 81 passing, 90 dribbling. As you can see, this new chemistry system makes some cards incredibly overpowered. Most of the time, I'd probably be happy with just a basic chemistry style, especially with a well-rounded card like this. I'm going to put a Hunter card on this right now. You know, Fabian Delph is already a great player, but with 90 pace and 78 shooting, holy shit, man. Like, I'm really happy. That's all I can say is I'm very pleased that EA have, you know, given us the ability to see exactly what each bonus is worth. You know, maybe the calculations are a bit, you know, challenging for you. Then just go to footwiz.com. That's what I'm on right now. Go to footwiz.com, mess around a little bit, play around with the chemistry, play around. You know, you could drop the chemistry to 9, you know, see what the difference is. You could drop it to 8, you could drop it to 7. You could change the team chemistry, find out, you know, what happens when you lower it down. Find your player's lowest, you know, chemistry that you could possibly have before you start losing stats. And honestly, you could go really low. As you can see, I went very low, and I was still getting chemistry all the way down to 4 player chemistry. And that's really the key here, guys. Player chemistry is worth 75% of your stat increase. So that's where you're going to get a majority of your bonuses, is in your player chem. Your team chem is important, but if you have 10 player chemistry, you could have basically 0 team chemistry. And, you know, now that we know all this, it feels good that we could actually, you know, manipulate each player's stats the way we want to based on chemistry styles. So go ahead, guys. Like I said, I'm going to leave a link in the description for FootWiz, for the spreadsheet, for all this information for you guys to check out. I'd like to know what you guys think. Do you guys like the way EA has given us this kind of information for chemistry? Is this what you guys wanted to see? Personally, I think this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see, you know, the numbers. I like seeing exactly what I'm buying, especially if I've got all these chemistry styles available to me. I want to know exactly how it's changing my players. And, you know, I expect the community is going to test and challenge each one of these stats and make sure that if it says somebody has 86 dribbling, or, you know, a testable stat, just like Righteous Onyx and Nepenthes did, I'm sure that, you know, the community is going to find out if these stats are real. And I believe that if EA did this, I believe that they probably got it right this time. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt just because I think they wouldn't have gone through such comprehensive stats if they weren't going to actually deliver. Stay tuned, guys, because I will be uploading a journey episodes. I will also be doing a career mode, and I will be doing a FIFA Ultimate Team Road to Glory, where I try to spend as little real money as possible on FIFA points, because I got the deluxe edition, Super Deluxe Edition that is, so I've got a bunch of free packs. I did a lot of squad builds. I'm going to show you guys my progress, and until next time, guys, thanks for freaking watching.